Indeed it is, Fire Emblem. Welcome everyone to today's live stream. We are playing more, well, for the first time, not more, Fire Emblem Radiant Dawn. This is one of the games of my childhood. Well, I wouldn't say childhood, I was like, what, 13, 14, around that time? So it's not really my childhood, but, you know. This is the game that got me into Fire Emblem, and this is my favorite game in the series to date. And you will see why, probably. But yeah, a lot of things before we start. A lot of required reading. I'm going to try reading. I can't do voices, but I will read all of the text out loud. A lot of required reading to do. It is a Fire Emblem game, so in between, all of the cutscenes in between and everything are basically read in a visual novel style, so we'll have a lot of reading to do. Next up, this is going to be a long playthrough. Yeah, it's going to be a long playthrough, and this is starting today, and it's one of my favorite games to this day still. I haven't played it in a long time, and I thought maybe we just play it, you know? Oh, definitely, also, welcome Kiza to the stream. If you want to get into the series, the Switch one is pretty good. I would prefer Three Houses. Three Houses is relatively easy, I would say. So, you know, I think that could ease you in relatively well. It has like mechanics that make things easier than the original Fire Emblem. Fire Emblem is a game, a tactical RPG with permadeath. So if a unit dies, it is gone forever. Okay, I think we'll start pretty soon. Yeah, that's true. A lot of the Fire Emblem games have come to a lot of Fire Emblem games have come to 3DS, which, you know, if you don't own a 3DS, that's not really great. But yeah. Let's switch over, shall we? Maybe I can catch it. And we can watch the intro. But yeah, I don't have much else to say. This is one of my favorite games. My favorite Fire Emblem game is Radiant Dawn, which comes after this. Radiant Dawn is basically the continuation of Fire Emblem, which came out on Wii. So we'll play it after this game, definitely. And Radiant Dawn is my favorite in the series. Path of Radiance is my second favorite, just because, you know, they are tied together. Let's see if I can catch it. But yeah, tactical RPG, a lot of cool stuff in it, a lot of text, but this game has one of the best stories in Fire Emblem, in my opinion. You know, because it has intrigue, you know. A lot of Fire Emblem games don't do that anymore. I think Three Houses was relatively good, but it doesn't come close to this, in my opinion. But we'll see. Yeah, I hope the cutscene starts again. There we go. I kinda like it. It's very nostalgic. God damn it. Fire Emblem, Path of Radiance. Absolutely amazing game, honestly. I'm playing this, by the way, on my Wii U. I'm not going to tell you how, but I'm playing this on my Wii U with a regular GameCube controller. So, let's start the game. As I said, a lot of required readings. There are some cool cutscenes. I really like the cutscenes and the animation they are drawn in and everything. I can tell in-game, some of the animations will look a little bit stilted. That's just... It's a GameCube game. They didn't have a lot of budget to make all of these animations. So, yeah. Okay. Let's start. We're selecting normal, I think. We're selecting normal. Prologue, Mercenaries.
You had enough?
Sadly, I can't add subtitles to it. So I'll be quiet during these.
Dad! Ike!
Oh, missed.
Ike? Oh no!
Missed that song.
Ah, you're up. About time.
Prologue, Mercenaries. Sorry, my throat is quite dry. Are you alright? Yeah, I'll be fine. This is on the GameCube, yes. It is a GameCube game. So, the Sleeping Prince awakens. Father, I can't believe you. I know those are practice swords, but they're still heavy. You have no right to be so rough on Ike. If this is too much for the boy, he'll never make it as a mercenary. But... Mist, you don't have to worry. I told you, I'm fine. Ha, you better be. Now grab your sword and get ready. What? Don't tell me you're going at it again. But... just until I land a single blow. I'm not giving up until I can get one good hit in on Father. I like your resolve, Ike, but it takes more than a strong will to... Aha, I knew I'd find you here. Hi, Boyd, what brings you here? Nothing special. You said you were going to get the boss, but you never came back. I got picked to check up on you. Oh, sorry, I got caught up with Ike and my father. Nothing. Besides, I figured I'd get a good laugh watching Ike get worked over by the boss. You look fine. What happened? Nothing at all. I'm sorry to disappoint you. You just missed it. Just a minute ago, he was out cold. Missed. You came at just the right time, Boyd. You can be Ike's sparring partner. What? Me? I'm beginning to think it would be better if he sparred with someone... Oh. Did I accidentally skip it? I hope I didn't. Alright, I'm ready for you. Let's go. Okay. As you play the game, tutorial windows... No. I'm not using the tutorials. I'm going to explain stuff as it moves on. This is Fire Emblem. It's a tactical RPG. We have several different options that we can do. We can check our movement range of our enemy. Really important. We can check status. A lot of these won't make sense to you right now, but they will in the future. and this is Ike. Class is Ranger on Ike. So what do? We move a little bit closer to Boyd. Hey, what's the holdup? Let's get started already. I'm coming. Wait right there. So, as you can see, we have enemy phases and player phases. So, all of the player characters move at the same time, basically, and the enemy characters move at the other. So, we'll have to strategize on how to take Boyd down. It's a prologue. If we select attack, we can use... we can select which weapon we want to attack with. And this brings up the attack window. This attack window tells us exactly what we need. We can compare HP, like Ike has 19 HP, Boyd has 18. Might, which is the damage that Ike will be doing. So Ike will be doing 9 damage, Boyd will be doing 8 damage. Hit is hit percentage, so the percentage it's going to land, which is for both 100%, so they're both going to be trading blows. And the crit percent. Hit and crit percent are really important. It's a percentage, you know. It can always not happen. But yeah. But we're at 100%, we don't have to worry. Let's get into this. You can do it. Boyd's got nothing. Take him out. Nothing? I don't have nothing. I mean... Oh, this even has a rumble function. Nice. Haha, I'm not done yet. We're just getting started. So what they want you to do, I think... Okay, we can kill Boyd with this one. Well, kill. It's a sparring. But yeah. We do 9 damage, he has 9 HP. You get experience just for attacking. That's also something that you'll learn as you move on. You get more experience if you kill, if your attack actually kills, which we see now. There we go. That's a lot more experience, so you want to kill in best case scenario. That wasn't too bad. Boyd, you're such a loser. Shut your trap. Good work, Boyd. That's enough. Oh, alright. Your swordsmanship was decent enough, Ike. Don't forget how it felt. It won't always be this easy. Also, this controller has quite a bit of input delay. It's okay for Path of Radiance. But I'll have to check something out that makes it a little bit better for other games if we plan playing more GameCube games. Now that you're done warming up, it's time for you to face me again. I was hoping you'd say that. But first, Mist, right here. Here you go, Ike. It's a vulnerary. I'd recommend using it now before you fight Father. Last time he knocked you silly. Here we go. Always take time to heal your wounds in a battle. Even small ones. By the time you think you're in trouble, it's probably too late. Don't get into that situation. So we're getting close and we're using the vulnerary to heal ourselves. Get ready, Ike. Here I come. Give it your all. Come on, boy. You're going to give me a challenge this time around. Okay. It's safer to just heal in this situation. And we can attack. 9 damage, 100% hit. Should be enough. The animations have a lot of charm. They're not the best, but they have a lot of charm to them. Level 2. Levels in Fire Emblem are randomized. To a degree. Every character has a certain kind of growth before it, but levels are randomized. If you get more than 3 plus stats, that's a good level, usually. And you'll have to look out which way your character will grow. Like for Ike, I really want strength and speed, you know, because Ike's supposed to be strong and quick against enemies. They are randomized, yes. The stats that go up. Ike, you were great. Father, you were holding back, weren't you? What is that true? If you could tell the difference, that means you're improving. You know, I wasn't really giving it my all either. That is such a lie. So far, that doesn't mean you finally admit that I'm ready. What, to join the company? To take on a job? Yeah, I mean, Boyd's already out there on the battlefield. I'm ready. I'm tired of being a trainee. Listen, the difference between you and me is that I'm a professional. A professional who just got beat. That was just random chance. Random chance. You've got a point. Ike, alright, tomorrow will be your first day as a full-fledged mercenary. Really? But if I think it's too much, you're back to trainee status. You better work hard. No problem. Watch, I'll catch up to everyone in no time. We'll see. We'd better be heading back to the fort. Everyone's waiting. That is the prologue already done. The prologue was pretty quick. The game is going to move relatively fast in the very early part of the game. Good morning, Ike. Today's your first day as a professional soldier, isn't it? Yeah, and I'm ready to go. What you are is late. The others were suited up and ready at the break of dawn. Sorry, I'll get up earlier from now on. So what's my first job? I'm talking with Titania right now. Wait outside until we're done. Yes, sir. Very well, Commander Grail. Grail? I think it's Grail. Shall we continue? You were telling me about some bandits that need taking care of, weren't you? Correct. The request comes from a nearby village. According to our reports, the bandits are not all that strong. I think it best if I ride out and take a look. I plan on taking Oscar and Boyd along with me. Just the brothers? Go ahead and add Ike to your team. Shinon, Gatri, and I can handle the other 2 jobs easily enough. Titania, I'm leaving Ike in your care. I'm trusting you to show him the ropes. Understood, Commander. Come on, Ike, let's get you set up. Alright, my first job. Captain Titania, preparations are complete. I'm ready to go. That's Oscar, by the way. Oscar's cool. Impeccable timing. It's nice to know that we can always count on you to be ready, Oscar. Don't forget about me. I'm ready for action. Is that so, Boyd? That's a surprise. Ha, not today it isn't. As of today, I'm going to be the absolute model of perfection. I need to set a good example for Ike. I'll take your word for it. Your first campaign at last. I know you've wanted this for a while. Are you nervous, Ike? I think I was more nervous last night. I could hardly sleep. This morning I'm feeling pretty good. It's the calm before the storm. You should try to relax. You're not going to be out there alone. Yeah, you're right. Right, everyone ready. Let's go. Oh, Oscar is the coolest. He's the coolest of the three brothers. A small, remote mountain village in this area. Alright, let me explain what's going on. This is a map of Chaldea. They've hired us to drive off some bandits. We're the blue marks here. The red dots are the bandits. There aren't many of them, but we can't get careless. The one in the front of the building up north is the leader. Our mission is to take him out and recapture that building. Ike, listen up. All this stuff is old news to me, but I can give a rookie like you a few tips. First off, don't let yourself get worked up and jump out in front of everyone. You just end up getting hurt. Don't try to do too much, Ike. When things get dangerous, you can and should rely on us. As long as you watch how the enemy moves carefully, you'll be fine. Think of this as a training mission. I'll do that, Oscar. Boyd, thanks for your help. Don't mention it. Just sit back and watch how a professional handles things. Enough chit-chat, you three. We've got work to do. Here we go. We're starting. Ike, before you engage an enemy, take a good look at this weapon. The weapon you use often determines who has the upper hand in a fight. For example, the axe I'm wielding serves me well against lances, but it fares less well against swords. And my lance is good against swords, but not against axes. The sword, it's strong against axes, but weak against lances, right? If you can remember that, you'll be more... Oh, God. Ugh. That's just the basics, though. This will come in handy soon enough, so don't forget. Swords over axes. I won't forget. Not if I remember that I'll always have the advantage over you, Boyd. Do you think you could maybe find a different way of remembering? Yeah, thanks. And one more thing, don't forget to visit the locals. We're here to help after all. The villagers should welcome our presence. So, this is interesting. This is one interesting thing. It's the weapon triangle. Swords are strong against axes. Axes are strong against lances, and lances are strong against swords. And it goes the other way. So Ike has an advantage with his sword against this guy with his axe. As you can see. Whereas Oscar with his lance against this axe doesn't do quite as well as Ike. He does still do good because Oscar is a really strong unit right now. But he does not do as good. Titania, by the way, is Titania is a really, really strong unit. Usually in every Fire Emblem game, you get one really strong unit at the beginning. A unit that is way beyond strength of everyone else. That is Titania. But the problem with those units is they kind of lose relevancy as the time moves on. So it's best not to use them, to rely on them too much early on and give the others experience, you know? So they kind of fall off a bit towards the end of the game. Ah, you're with the mercenaries, right? Thank you for coming. We've heard a lot of... Here, take this weapon. We're farmers, not fighters. Maybe you get some use from it. So I'm only I'm only going to get Titania involved if she really needs to. That's why I let her also visit that village, so the others can move. I'm going to put Ike in there. By the way, that ×2 thing that was showing up means that Ike will attack double. I'll take this one out with Boyd. And we'll go over here, and as you can see, I'm going to look at this window again. Oscar does 8 ×2 damage to this unit, so 8 ×2 means 16. And has a 82% chance of hitting him, which is pretty good. And he has a 3% chance of critting him. That's how you read the window, basically. It's really important. I would say everything under 80 is a little bit more hairy and a little less certain, I would say. Everything above 80 I'm usually going to do. But under 80% is not that great. A bunch of mercenaries looking for the next field. The villagers must have hired them. Listen up, lads. Hurt them and hurt them bad. We let this bunch live and we'll have hordes of hired swords haunting us for the rest of the day. It's those fool villagers. They think they can buy a bunch of sellswords to chase us away. It ain't gonna work out how they want it. All they get for the trouble is a bunch of ruined houses. Tear them down, boys. That'll teach them. Yup, you need to look out for bandits. Because bandits can burn down villages or houses like this. And usually when you visit houses that have like these open... Okay, this guy with a sword is at a disadvantage against Oscar. He's still going to hit, but he does no damage at all. Okay. Because these houses usually can visit, and they give you items that are pretty good most of the time. So you'll have to kind of look out if you have bandits or pirates on a map and you have these houses. You need to look out that you visit them before an enemy arrives that will tear it down, you know? Like this. Since those bandits took over, we can't even sleep at night. Please help us save a village. Here, my mother left me this. It hope... I cannot read today. What is going on with my reading comprehension? Titania is just going to move here, being a strong presence. Ike is going to not take out that Myrmidon. Surprises me. Still going to attack. I really thought I could handle this. But yeah, Boyd is going after this guy. It is relatively simple right now. In the coming chapters it's going to be a lot less simple. My work is down, this house is total. Time to move on to bigger things. Now I smash some mercenaries. Don't put vulnerable and vulnerable units. That was a good level. Strength and speed plus. I like that. But yeah, don't put vulnerable units into the front lines. Usually I like to take each unit with a vulnerary. so that you can heal up again. And Titania will give... You can also trade with units. If you are close to them, so you can trade around. I'm going to give Ike the steel sword. Even though he can't use it right now. Still. That's good enough. We only have 4 units at the moment, so it's relatively easy in the beginning. But it will get really challenging at times later on. Especially if you want to save certain units, you know. And you have to move careful, especially in this game. Later Fire Emblem games let you resurrect party members. This game doesn't. Okay, I could use a steel sword and 14 to deal 14 damage instead of 11 times 2. The counter on those weapons is a durability meter, yes. Every time you hit your opponent, the durability goes down by 1 of the weapon. So you'll have to buy weapons. You usually buy them or you get them in the field. That is also part of the game that comes a little bit later. Yeah, why not? Where you have to manage your units. Right at this moment, in the early beginnings of this game, they don't let you manage your units and weapons properly. But you will have an armory later on, where you have to manage all of that to give units weapons, to keep everyone alive, you know. Let's have Boyd walk a little bit over there and use it already. But yeah, in the beginning, they just give you what you have. Well, and the justification is that all of this is managed by Ike's father, you know. Or by Titania at this moment. Okay. Ike is already level 3. Let's see how much he does against this guy. That is 16 damage. That's pretty good. Let's do this. Hey, you're nothing but a boy. Well, every brat needs a beating now and then. Are you ready for it? Not today. If you want to run away, now's your chance. Imagine that sassing me. Don't that beat all? But yeah, you can generally tell when a fight is going to be in your favor by just how much damage the enemy is doing, you know? Oh, that's a crit. Wasn't expecting a crit, but it was a crit. Critical hits do 3 times the amount of damage, by the way. So, just the damage you would do times 3. But yeah, I can tell he's not going to be able to kill Ike in this turn. So... yeah. I'm meant for better than this. I don't want to die here. And yeah, I'm giving all of the nice, juicy experience from killing the boss to Ike. That is a bad level. That's a horrible level. Just 1 in defense. Let's drop another sword. And yeah, a victory condition for this one is seizing this house. That's the end of it. Ike, are you alright? Yeah, I'll be fine. We'll get way more interesting maps later on. I think around chapter 5, 6, you'll get really, really nice, juicy maps. You know, you surprised me. To think that you've come so far. Look at my father, though. My throat. Look at my father, though. I've still such a long way to go. There's nothing you can do about that. After all, Commander Grail is... Huh? What about my father? Oh, nothing. Nothing? Now I'm really curious. Don't worry, you'll learn about it all someday. Hey Ike, that wasn't bad for your first battle. Not as flashy as my first time though. Yeah, you were a real standout. I'll never forget the sight of you keyed up. So keyed up, you broke your own axe. Oscar, dang it, you didn't have to bring that up. Anyway, Ike, congrats on finishing your mission. I'll quickly drink something. My voice is really leaving me right now. Welcome to the group. Everyone's alright? Let's get going. I'm sure Mist has a nice hot meal waiting for us. That was chapter 1. Relatively quickly. This game has 29 chapters in total. Chapter 2, Rescue. Oh, Titania. So this is where you've been, is it? Riz? I'm going to call him Riz. I don't know how you pronounce his name. Are you sure you're well enough to be up? Yes, my fever's completely gone. Are you sure? You still look a bit unsteady on your feet if you ask me. Well, I've been in bed for almost a week. I doubt anyone would be in top form, even you, my friend. I certainly hope that's all it is. In any case, until you're back at full speed, you won't be doing any work. We're mercenaries after all, and even the smallest lapse invites death, right? I know. My apologies to the rest of the team then. It looks like I'll be recuperating for a while longer. By the way, I've been grinding Xenosaga today a bit. It's coming along nicely. Finally. I finally unlocked skill level 3, 4 and 5. And it's going to be a balling experience next time. We're definitely strong enough next time to beat the rest of the game. It's for the best. Take your time and fully get rested and restored. You are our sole staff wielder, Riz. The harder you work, the more we depend on you to be at our sides. Thank you for your kind words. Oh, by the way, that paper you've been carrying around, is it a letter? I intend to go into town this afternoon. I can deliver it for you if you like. Oh no, this letter is for you, Titania. For me? Not more than a little while ago, I went out for a walk in the yard and a man I've never seen before came to me and said, "Give this to the red-dressed knight." How curious, I wonder what it is. I imagine it's a thank you letter for the people of Chaldea or something to that effect. Oh no, how dare they? Titania, what's the matter? What did the letter say? Riz, take the letter to the Oscar and tell him to prepare for combat and wait for me. I have to go out for a moment. Oh, but Titania? I'll be right back, I'm counting on you. What on earth could that letter have said? Everyone, come quickly. Hey Riz, so how are you feeling? What is it? Why are you so agitated? Has something happened? It's Mist and Rolf. They've been taken by the bandits. What? What are you talking about? The two of them went out early this morning to gather wildflowers. Sure, they're not back yet, but... Earlier by the gate, a man asked me to deliver a letter to Titania. It was from a group of bandits, kidnappers. What are we going to do? Let me see it. Oh, if only I'd known. He didn't seem like a bad person. I get it. They're after revenge. They want retribution for the other day at that village. Chaldea, was it? Taking children as hostages. What cowards. Blast. Wait, Ike. Where do you think you're going? I'm going to get missed. But no, Titania said she'd be right back. You're supposed to get ready and wait for her. And do you honestly think we've got time to wait? I'm going. What do you think you're going to do on your own, rookie? Hold it, I'm going too. Stop, both of you. I'm going with you. Oh, come on. Wait, this is crazy. Do you think you can just ignore the deputy commander's orders? The road forks here. Well, which way to go? How am I supposed to know that? Hold it, you're saying you don't know where you're going? Unbelievable, you'd better learn to think before you act, you moron. Shut your mouth, Boyd. You think you can make me? Come on. Both of you, this is no time to be fighting. I figured we'd find you like this. What are you two doing? So you're coming after all. It's not like you two chambermaids to be disobeying orders. What's the word come to? Oscar, you know this road, don't you? Which way do we go? They're going to the bandit stronghold, right? It's the left fork. Got it. I'm still talking here. Let me finish what I... Come on, Oscar. Let's go too. I guess we've got no choice. So you came, did you, boys? Is it just you then? You came alone. You seriously underestimate what we're capable of doing to you. Now where's the snobby red-haired wench you ride with? Titania's not here, it's just us. All I want to know right now is where the Mist and Rolf are safe. Yeah, of course, we've locked them up safe and sound in that little shack back there. We've got no problem with those brats. What we're after is a little revenge. We want the redhead and her pups, and that be you, boys. Then hurry up and let those two go. We're here, aren't we? You've got no more reason to hold them. You're here, but Red ain't. We'll just keep the brats until she arrives. Dang it. You're so impatient, I guess we can start by killing you, whelps. You all ready to die? Hey, come on out, it's time to play, lads. There are so many, but we must not lose. Riz, move to the rear. If anyone gets injured, we'll need you on hand with your staff. Understood? Take him, lads. Without the Redhead Knight, they're no match for us. What you say, dirtbag? Will make you regret those words. And here we are. We have a new... First off, we have a new victory condition, which is rout. So that means we need to kill all of the enemies on screen. Relatively simple. We also have a new unit in Riz, which is a healer, a priest. Just bit my tongue. Holy shit. Healers are very peculiar, I would say. The thing about healers is they cannot fight. Some can, but base healers usually can't. Like priests. Like Riz cannot fight, and he cannot earn experience through fighting. Which is a problem, you know, and you usually want a strong priest in your party over time. So yeah, Ike and Void are going to move out. Healers only gain experience when they heal wounds. So no matter how small the injury, we are going to use a healer to heal it, because they need the experience hard. Keep your chin up, Rolf. Boys aren't supposed to cry. But I'm so scared. Aren't you even a bit scared, miss? Of course I am. But listen, we'll be fine. My brother will definitely come rescue us. Yeah, you're right. And I'm sure that my brothers will be right there with him. I'm sure they will too. So no more crying, got it? So yeah, we'll use every opportunity to heal. Ike is already shaping up to be our top unit, honestly. Ike just grows way too fast. Oh, no damage. Oh, that was pathetic. Skill, speed, resistance. That's okay. I'm going to look at the stats real quick, where you can see. Strength is self-explanatory. What it does, magic is for casters. They use their magic stat instead of the strength stat to attack. Skill is a very interesting one. It determines how well you hit your enemies. Speed is how fast you are, so the more speed you have, the faster you are, and you can actually double attack enemies like Ike did earlier. Luck is a little bit of a luck factor that they built in. Defense is self-explanatory, and resistance is the same as defense but with magic resistance. So those are the stats. I think they're all relatively self-explanatory. I usually don't try to delve too deep into stats. Oh my god, Oscar is a beast. And Ike is a beast too. That was a crit. Level up. Already level 5. Luck and defense, not the best stats to get on Ike. I'm usually looking for strength and speed, if I can. Okay. I think that's fine. The animations are nice. They have a lot of character. They can be a little stiff, but they have character. We need to slow down on Ike. Way hard. There's Titania. I'm sure I told them to wait for me. I should have known they'd disobey orders. They have no discipline. As deputy commander of the Grand Mercenaries, I cannot allow any more people to be harmed. Yeah, we kind of don't need you, Titania. Sorry. The thing is, if you don't want to see the animations, I'm going to show you something. In the options, you can turn off the animations. The maximum amount of units you can have on screen is determined by the map. So some maps have 10 units, some maps have 12, some only 8. It's determined by map size. And you will have, by the end of the game, you will have way more units than you can put on maps. So you kind of have to take your favorite ones. You can kind of turn off animations, and I'm going to show you what it looks like in case you are wondering. That's how it looks on the map. It's just quick, simple. If you want to speed things up, that's a good way to do it, you know. Unless your units die, but I don't know when was the last time that in this game at least one of my units died. I just know the maps way too well. The whole dying part will become a problem in Radiant Dawn. Also, hi, hey. But yeah, the units dying will become a problem once we hit Radiant Dawn. Because Radiant Dawn is hard as balls. That game is outright mean. This game is a pleasure cruise against this. We're also going to select easy on Radiant Dawn, by the way. But yeah, that's when we get to Radiant Dawn. We need to level up Riz a bit. Oscar still has. With this tool, by the way, you can kind of point out the range of enemies. Like, you can select multiple enemies and you can deselect them to see where the enemies can move. The orange square is the range an enemy can attack, and the blue squares are its movement. So yeah, we are safe if we put our units like this. Yeah, I'm going to bait the leader with Ike. You can kind of bait enemies like this if you just put them over here. Kind of like this. Ooh. 10 times 2. This guy has a steel axe. Steel axe are going to hit way harder. Than regular axes. Let's try this. It's a 70% chance. Oh, but Boyd did it. I'm not even going to know if I want to use Boyd by the end of the game. Strength and speed is okay. But yeah, as you can see, Risk gets very minimal amount of experience by healing. But Ike is a fucking beast in this game. But we don't want to overlevel Ike right at this moment. So we have this one and this one. Real quick. Let me check. This one has one more range. So I'm going to put Oscar in here. Going to play it a little bit carefully, you know. Not to let your units die. Just the amount of no damage on this. Incredible. Okay, Riz is going to heal Boyd real quick. There's only one enemy left. So we'll put Boyd over here. And kill this one with Oscar. Thing is, you can reset if you if you lose a unit, you can reset, but it's not really in the spirit of the game, is it? Back then I reset all the time. But I would never admit that. We can also do this. Let's just... Let's just do this for a bit. Resetting is kind of part of the game, to be honest. He's going to die. Oh, he's not going to die. I see a opportunity for Riz to make more experience. Probably not. Okay. This can't be. I don't deserve to lose to cell swords like you. You really do. Boyd needs a little bit of help. Speedwing. Alright, somehow we did it. Somehow, what do you mean somehow? We did it because we're better than them. Boyd, calm yourself down. What you did was in direct defiance of the orders I explicitly gave you. How it all turned out is another issue altogether. Deputy Commander, I take full responsibility. The failure is mine. You know, Oscar's a real one. Riz also. Accept our apologies. Oscar, Riz, what I'm supposed to do with you two? I think we'll have to... We'll leave... I think I'll leave you two to the commander. He'll know how to handle you. I'm sure. Now let's find Mist and Rolf. According to the bandit chief, they're in that shack back. What? Mist. That's true. I could have done that. You can kind of cheat the game like this. You can just unequip your weapons and let the enemy attack you, and then just do turn after turn after turn of your healer healing. That is true. But also, Riz doesn't have... Riz doesn't have a lot of uses on his staff. Only 20, and I still need that staff for a while. Please let us go. I said let us go. Mists. Brother, everyone, you came. Oh, I'm scared. Rolf. My voice is giving out. Holy shit. Oscar, help me. Rolf, I'm here too. Boyd. Stop crying. You don't need to worry. We'll get you out of here. That's right. Buck up, buddy. You harm either of them and they'll see you dead. Shut up. Shut your stinking trap. If you want these two alive, you'll throw your weapons down. If you don't, I'll start with the girl. Yeah. I'm putting down my weapons, see? Heh, smart move, wench. Deputy Commander, we're here to save them. Now all of you back off. Okay. Dang. This stinks. Alright, so now you're all unarmed. Which means all I can do is watch while I got this whiny brat like a fatling pig. Oh my god. My reading comprehension. My reading comprehension today is weird. Sorry. Rolf, can you hear me? Mist, is Rolf, is he? He's fine, he just fainted is all, there's no scratch on him. Whew, don't do that to me. I'm just glad to see you both alive, and well, you're both so brave. Yep, thanks. This guy's dead. This arrow, who shot it? A single arrow right between the eyes. Who else could make a shot like that? No one, that's who. That voice. Don't you children owe me a little gratitude? I just did save your life. Deputy Commander Shinon. Ha, you're both so cruel. With this armor on, you know I can't run that fast. Shinon, Gatri. So that's where you went, Titania. Of course, I knew we'd need reinforcements. I'm glad it wasn't a waste of time. Well done, both of you. In the end, I got to feather someone, so it was worth the rush. All I did was sweat. That was hard work. Brother, Mist, you did well, sis. You must have been frightened. I never stopped believing. I knew that you and the others would come and rescue us. I knew you'd come. So I was fine. Really? That's an improvement on your usual sobbing and nose running. You jerk, my nose doesn't run. Alright, come on, let's head home. My goodness, what a day it has been. Chapter 2. Done. We're moving through these chapters relatively quickly. The early chapters move by relatively quickly. Pirates aground. Mercenary fort. I just love this game. You wanted to see me, father? Sit down, Ayek. We haven't had a chance to speak yet. Titania told me what happened while I was gone, about the kidnappings, about my own men disobeying Titania's direct orders. I was the one who left first. I'll take responsibility for everything. No fair playing the martyr. Nobody made me go with you. I left on my own free will. I'm ready to accept my punishment too. Wait, what am I saying? Please, Commander Grail. Titania entrusted me with her orders. If anyone's to blame for this mess, it's me. I'm the one who should be punished. I set a poor example, Commander Grail. Any punishment should be mine alone. I'm pleased to see that you are willing to shield one another. However, regardless of your reasons, you disobeyed the orders of a superior officer. You're confined to quarters for 10 days. But, father, they did what they did to help me and Rolf. Rules exist for a reason, miss. Men won't survive on a battlefield if they do as they wish without much... Wish out... I should just stop reading. Without so much as by your leave. I understand and accept the reprimand. That being said, we've got more work than we can handle. Your punishment is deferred until things have calmed down. Oscar, Boyd, Riz, you come with me. Shinon, Gatri, and you, Ike. You're with me. So we get to see the other side of the Grail mercenaries right now. We've been with Boyd and Oscar all this time. Yar har ho, my belly's emptier than me first made head. Fetch me some grub. Port Talma. That's a pirate ship in question, isn't it? They sailed into a port a few days ago and have been causing trouble ever since. I pray that you and your companions can drive them away. I understand. We'll do all we can. Feathering sea scum is like shooting apples off a tree. Let's do the job and get out of here. Oh, Deputy Commander, you want standard thunder and lightning maneuvers here? Thunder and lightning? Yeah, I crash into them like thunder and Shinon raised arrows down on them like lightning. Sounds good. What should I do? Let's hold back and let Shinon and Gatri soften them up. Once they've whittled down the numbers, we'll all rush a ship and wipe out whatever's left. Are you all ready? Grand mercenaries move out. On my way. Here we go. Ready? So this is our preparation menu, which we get to use for the first time on this. We'll use it to get ready. You can choose units. The blinking ones are the ones we are forced to use. The red ones are units we can't use. And on the top it says how many you can select. We can only select 4 units for this map. We can kind of look at the stats, look what they have equipped, you know, to compare them. Reposition. This lets you look at the map, but also it lets you reposition certain units. Ike is kind of fixed on his place, but some units can be shuffled around. Like later battlefields are going to be more like a real battlefield where you have tons of units and you need to kind of reshuffle them and plan your strategy ahead. View map. Items. There we can just check our items. Conditions. We have 4 mercenaries, 14 pirates. Options. I've already told you. You can save in the preparation menu. So we don't have to watch all of these cutscenes again. If we ever feel like. Okay. So we have Gatri with us, which is a knight. Knights are slow moving units. God damn it. My throat is dry today for whatever reason. Knights are very slow moving and slow attacking units, but they have really high defense, so you can send them into a battlefield like this without problem. You know? And they probably will survive. Let's go with Ike for a second. These enemies are already stronger. Shinon is a archer. Better said a sniper. He kind of has the same deal going on as Titania. And archers can attack from afar, like 1 field away. They can't attack directly though, so if I put Shinon right next to an enemy, I can't attack him. I need to be at least 1 tile away, like this. And that is a crit. I'll kind of use Titania to help Gatri a bit. And we'll let Ike handle this guy. True. How do I say this? Units that have like a 1 range weapon, not a 2 range weapon, can't attack them back. So if I attack a unit with a bow that has an axe that can just attack 1 tile next to you, they cannot fight back against you. which is really good, you know. But yeah, you'll see. This did 1 damage to Guthrie. Like, Guthrie and Knights are like a fucking fortress most of the time. So yeah, I'm not going to use Shinon as much because he's kind of already developed. There are things with free range, which is longbows, but we won't see it for a while. That's a fucking good level on Ike. Let's visit these guys. Oh, look who it is. This town seems quite unruly, wouldn't you say? Is it always this dangerous? Oh, so it's plagued by pirates, is it? I see. That would explain why the people here seem so anxious. You appear to be a mercenary. Would I be right in supposing that you were hired to clean out the pirates? Here, perhaps you should take this. It might help you if you run into trouble contending with the pirates, but do hurry. I came all this way to see the world-famous fish market, and I'll never do so with those ruffians around. Best of luck to you. Got an elixir. Elixir is just a stronger vulnerary, so it heals more HP. Sadly, there's a bit too many enemies in this vicinity. We'll get a magic user later on, by the way. A bit too many enemies around so that we can kill this guy. Hey, you, boat monkey, you tricked me, didn't you? Tricked you? What a wild and nasty thing that's to be saying. Don't you agree, matey? Yar, that I do. There'd be nothing but honest pirates aboard this ship, missy. You said you knew the whereabouts of my older brother. That's why I came all the way to your ship. Aye, and we do know. He was on board for a while, and then... Do you recall where he went, matey? Yar, that I do. He was a penniless oaf, so we tossed his worthless carcass into the rolling waves. My brother, that's horrid. Horrid, did you say horrid? Your scurvy brother was a horrid one. He lost a game of chance, he did. If you lose, you must pay. And the scallywag tried to cheat me by Shanty Pete, he did. I love those pirates. Yar, yar, yar. After all, his darling sisters come to pay us a visit. What say ye, work of your brother's step? What say I run you through with my lance and call it a day? It matters not that ye be a Pegasus knight, lassie. Oh god. I can't do the pirate thing. Like yourself, is not a match for us sea dogs. Prepare your flying wench. I'm not afraid of you, clambake, whatever that means. If your axe is as tall as your wit, this will be over in no time. I don't think it was racist. I mean, she did call him a monkey. But I don't think it was racist. And I didn't call you a monkey, by the way. I was just reading the text. God damn it. Vulnerary. Oh my god. Now, why would I call you a monkey? I don't even know what you look like. This stream isn't even in 4K. Objection! This stream isn't even in 4K. Gotcha now. Thing is, we got a NPC unit over there. This doesn't bode well. But yeah, we kind of need to save her. I was a little bit not quick enough over here. I hope she survives. I hope she survives this turn. But yeah, you can get NPC units on... That does 2 damage. She also doesn't gain experience. Oh my god, she's almost dead. Yeah, ranged characters have a little bit of a bigger attack radius. Oh my god, she's using a vulnerary. Thank you, Marcia. But yeah. There can be NPC units in any map that also do stuff. They can do certain things, you know. There's different stuff they do. It depends on the map. But for now we should focus on Marcia. And her thing is Ike needs to actually talk to her. You know? That's how you usually recruit new units. Like, there's certain conditions that make you recruit new units. And talking to NPC units with a certain character is a thing that happens. And we need to talk to her with Ike. Oh, crack. Oh my god. She's full on racist. Oh no. Racist Marcia spotted. Oh no. There's too many of them. I don't want to die here. Brother, this might be the end. Hey, are you alright? So cold, so... Huh? Don't give up. Who are you? I'm a mercenary. The village has hired us to get rid of those pirates. Are you going to help me? Of course, let me and my companions take it from here. You can escape while the pirates are distracted. Oh hey, that would be fantastic. Thanks so much. I don't know what to say. You don't have to say anything. It's all in the day's work. Pshaw. You're helping me out. I should show my gratitude somehow. That's nice, but I can't think of anything off the top of my head. Just get yourself somewhere safe, please. Well done. I'll come talk to you about repaying my debt later. What's your name, handsome? I'm Ike. I'm with the Grail Mercenaries. Ike, got it. And I am Marcia, Pegasus Knight of Benion. Don't forget me. Alright, I'll be seeing you later. Good. We got Marcia off here. The thing is, NPC units... There's certain units that can also die without having ever been in your party. I'm planning on recruiting almost every unit there is in this game. But you need to be extra careful about not dying. Like this game, this game can get tough from time to time. And units can die left and right if you're not careful. That's why I would say start with one of the newer ones and go back to the older ones if you ever want to really experience Fire Emblem, you know. I'm going to make racist Marcia a thing, by the way. She's going to stay racist this entire playthrough long. The newer ones have a mode that removes permadeath completely from the game. Which is, you know, a real good thing for beginners. I think the community made a big stink about it when they first came out with a game with a permadeath removed, as gamers usually do. What? You're adding accessibility to my game? No way. But yeah, you can still play with permadeath in the newer games. It's just an option. I can kill this guy. Yeah, in this chapter specifically, I wanna level up. I don't know, why do people get mad at Elden Ring players for not playing the game correctly? You know? Yar har har, you're busting me gut, you rudderless fool. Do you truly think you can face me, mighty axe, and live? I mean, honestly, I always play with permadeath on because it kind of ruins the game if you don't have it, in my opinion. Kind of ruins the stake of the game a bit. But I don't really care how anyone else plays the games, honestly. But yeah, I want to level up Icon Guthrie in this chapter because I don't really care for I almost called him Shion and Titania. Shion is a Xenosaga thing. There we go, that's the chapter done. But yeah, we didn't really recruit Marcia at this moment. But we still talk to her, which is a prerequisite for something later down the line. We've driven all of the pirates. Your people will suffer no more indignities at their hands. Oh, that is joyful news. Here's your pay as promised. Thank you very much, and if you find yourself in need again, do not hesitate to send word. Of course, all of you put on a most marvelous show. Such combat skills. To be honest, I was expecting Commander Grail to be here today. When I saw just you, nothing more than, no offense, a band of children, well, I admit to being tad nervous. I apologize for troubling you. Unfortunately, Commander Grail had other pressing matters to do. Oh no, don't apologize. There's no need after all. You got rid of those brigands, and you did it impeccably well. God damn it. It's a fine compliment you pay, sir. but it was our pleasure. As a matter of fact, you're more than good enough to be in the Royal Army if you so desired. Major story characters can die. And that's it. In this game, major story characters who die get just severely injured, so they cannot be used in combat again. So you can never use them in combat again, but they are still in the story. You know what I mean? And Ike, or basically the commander of your units, is not allowed to die. If he dies, the thing is over. You know, the chapter is over. You have to reload and do it again. So for example, if Titania dies, she's just severely, gravely injured and cannot fight anymore. They never mention it in the story, but that's how it is, you know? Especially your Commander Grail. He's far and away better than most any general I've seen hereabouts. What I mean to say is, don't you think running off pirates is a bit beneath you? That's not... Don't get me wrong now, you certainly helped all of us simple folk out. Even so, it seems to me the proper place for you and your Commander Grail is in the service of the Crimean throne. That's the first time we hear about lands. Different countries. Well, that's what this old man thinks. We and Commander Grail are quite satisfied with the work we do now. You've nary a selfish bone among you. Well then, rest assured, we'll speak again if any problems arise. Thank you again. Titania, is something amiss? No, of course not. Our mission is complete and that's all that matters. You did well today, every one of you. Pah! Jobs like this barely make a dent in my incurable boredom. It's like that old buzzard said, there's better work out there. Something with a bit of challenge. Shinon, I'm joking. J-O-K-ing. Come, Titania. Be honest, don't you think the work we do to be a bit disheartening, unglamorous? What? You too, Guttree? What's gotten into you? Please, look, we're not a band of money-hungry recruits. We're professionals and we're very good at what we do. Shinon and I have discussed this at length. All of this mundane mercenary work is unworthy of us. We're wasting our talents. I see. You're telling me that you think Commander Grail is mismanaging us. Do I have that right? Whoa, hold it right there. That's not what I'm saying at all. What is it, Titania? What's what? You seem angry. It's not like you. Exactly. Ike's got the right of it. It's just that look, we do good work and we help people. I want you to be proud of that. I felt like you were saying work that doesn't bring fame and fortune isn't worth doing at all. That's all. Sorry. No, you're right. We are the ones who are to apologize. Enough, let's get going, shall we? Rest is part of our jobs too. We can't go into the next battle exhausted. Now that's a plan. I'm so hungry I could eat a wyvern. I mean, could it be a fire wyvern? Titania, what is it? If you're looking for pride, I have it. You and my father have kept this mercenary group together, and I'm just proud to be a part of it, that's all. Pah, I'm surrounded by idealistic fools. What's so wrong with fame? What's wrong with having money to live well? Oh my god. Here we go. Chapter 4. Roadside battle. Things are going to get heated up quickly. Ike, I've got to tell you something. Listen to this. Settle down, mister. It's too early for you to be yelling like that. Now what's going on? Soren's back. He's just arrived. Really? That's odd. He wasn't supposed to return for a while yet. I know. I wonder what he's doing back so soon. Probably nothing to worry about. I'll go and talk to him. Where is he? In the mess hall. I think he wanted to talk to Father. Right. I'll go check there. Troubling news indeed. Gather the troops. Yes, Commander. Ike, if you've got time to waste, you've got time to work. Get over to the briefing room. Yes, sir. Hey, what's going on around here? Bad news. Something big is happening, and we need to formulate a plan of action. Soren, hello Ike. Long time no see. I'm happy to see you're back. But what happened? I thought you were going to be studying for a while longer. It's a long story. What's the holdup? Get over here now. Let's go. I'll fill you in later. Oh my god. I forgot how much racism there is actually in this game. Just looking at Soren just reminded me of it. Holy shit. You probably remember that Soren's been training with another mercenary group. Well, he's back now. And he has some unbelievable news. What news is that? It's Crimea and Dane. They've gone to war. War? It can't be. That's why I've called everyone here. Soren has some more information. Go ahead, Soren. Alright. We're going to get a first glimpse at the map. This map will come in a lot, and we'll see troop movements and everything on this map. It's a very detailed part of the game, which I really, really like, you know? It gives everything a bit of oomph to it, you know? To see where you currently are, what battle are you fighting. Take a look at this map. Ah, it's a map of Crimea. Quite detailed from the looks of it. Yes, this is Melior, Crimea's capital. Our base of operations is right about here. Everything started 3 days ago. I needed to do some research, so I went to the archives of Melior's Royal Library. Without warning, the scream of a terrible beast, a wyvern perhaps, rent the air and the building was rocked by a tremor. I rushed outside and saw wave after wave of knights, cavalry, and wyvern riders. Each clad in glistening ebon armor, black as night. The Dane army? Correct. Was there provocation? As you know, relations between Crimea and Dane have never really been friendly. However, the past centuries have seen only minor skirmishes, nothing that has ever approached the scale of this attack. It was brutal and without warning. Dane laid the capital to waste. I've never seen a destruction on this scale before. A swift attack, devastating and brutal, a daring gambit indeed. But if it succeeds, a very well chosen one at that. Yes, the King of Dane would not hesitate to employ such a treacherous tactics. What happened next? King Crimea's brother deployed the Crimean army to meet the attack. The king ordered his people to flee the city before the battle reached them. Fearing the worst, I also fled and made my way here. So we don't know how the tides of battle flow now, do we? That's alright. Word of the war cannot have traveled far yet. We may well be the first ones to know of it out here. You did well to bring us this information, Soren. I know some risk was involved. It was nothing. Dane has invaded Crimea. We may be mercenaries, but this still affects us. What are we going to do? That's the question of the day. How do you see it, Titania? Crimea is our closest thing our company has to a homeland. The Crimean royal family and noble houses have been generous, providing us with many lucrative jobs. From a moral standpoint, as well as a business one, it's in our best interest to help Crimea. And you, Soren? I agree on one point. We are mercenaries. We are not Crimea's private militia. No coin has crossed our palms, so I think we should stay out of it. So you would have us sit and watch as Crimea is overrun? I would. Dane's troops are superior in both numbers and morale. The chances of a Crimean victory are slim indeed. But Crimea is ruled by King Ramon, who is known throughout the land for his wisdom, and his brother Duke Renning is said to possess peerless valor and courage. Dane may not find victory so easily. Valor and courage are for children's tales. In terms of military prowess, Dane's king Ashnard is every bit Lord Renning's equal. Victory will hinge on troop numbers and supplies, and Dane is superior in both. I think the outcome is painfully obvious. Curse you, Soren! Crimea is not doomed. If they can turn aside Dane's initial thrust and turn it into a test of endurance. With the Crimean army both demoralized and ill-prepared, they simply will not be able to hold out for that long. Alright, that's enough, both of you. I heard what you say. However, we must ascertain the current situation before we decide on any action. We'll send a scouting party to get a closer look at Melior. Ike, I want you in charge of this. Assemble your men and get going. What, me? Titania will accompany you as an advisor. Commander, you must be joking. He's just a boy and he's had barely more than a taste of battle. What do you expect a whelp like him to accomplish? Ah, Shinon, since you're so concerned, you can go as well. Wait, that's not what I... Blast. Who else? Gatri, Riz, and Soren. That should do. Father, wait, why do you want me? That was an order. Get moving, there's no time to waste. Yes, sir. Titania, I'm going out for a bit. I want you to give Ike some direction. Understood. Ike, wait up. Here, this is for you. You get a regal sword. This is a good sword, so we'll drop... we'll drop something. A sword, where do you get it? From father. He told me to come and give it to you. Beautiful. This is the first sword you've gotten that wasn't a hand-me-down from somebody, isn't it? That's great. Yeah. Well, be careful. Oh, and bring me a souvenir. Something nice. I've never been to Melior before. Missed, I'm not going on vacation. Sheesh. Okay. Things are starting to heat up. Definitely. So yeah, the first 3 chapters were basically us just doing mercenary work. Are you feeling alright, Ike? You haven't said a word in quite some time. I don't understand what my father's doing. Why put a new recruit like me in charge of something so important? You're going to succeed him as our commander one day. Don't you think he wants you to know how to lead? Me? I don't. I don't know if I'm capable, and even if I am, the day's long way off, right? I mean, I'm inexperienced, weak. I'm nothing compared to my father. I'm not sure about that. When I look at you, I see a young man full of promise. Commander Grail is a great man, but I think you'll be every bit his equal. In time, you might even surpass him. Don't be ridiculous. Just my opinion, you need not pay it any mind. Yet, if you fear for your own weakness, why not take this chance to go out and better yourself? That would be more in keeping with your personality, no? I suppose you're right. How do things look over there, Soren? Same as here. There are corpses strewn everywhere. There are quite a lot of them, especially when you consider how far we are from the capital. Either Crimean, Judging by the armor, the vast majority of the dead are Dane soldiers. So Crimea has the upper hand. Just the opposite, I think. The Crimean soldiers were members of the Imperial Guard. That means King Ramon, or another member of the royal family, was on the move when Dane soldiers fell on them. Could it have been Lord Renning? No, as long as the Crimean army still draws breath, Lord Renning will not leave their command. Perhaps another member of the court. We've got Dane soldiers moving in on our location, and they don't look happy. You, there, who are you? What are you doing here? We're no one you need. You're armed. Heed me. Drop your weapons and surrender. Act quickly or else. Listen to me, fool. You're making a mistake. We're not... not going to cooperate, eh? Ready your weapons, men. Move in and kill them all. Headstrong fools. Getting caught up in some skirmish is not part of the plan. But they're obviously not going to listen to us. Grail mercenaries, get ready to fight. Alright, Ike. Let's see how you handle the role of our captain. Well, what are your orders, boy? We'll do what you say, so long as you hurry up and spit it out. I know, I'm thinking. Give me a moment, will you, Shinnon? Bah, useless. We'd be better led by mist than this soft, untested well. Let's see, we're in the middle of the road and there's not much cover. Soren and Riz are vulnerable, so we have to protect them from enemy attacks, right? That's a sound strategy, Ike. I can attack from behind our defenses. Good thinking. Do you mean that? Alright, let's do that then. Okay. In the beginning, we very much have set units. We cannot take Oscar and Boyd with us. And this is our first look at magic. I'm going to save real quick. It's going to be a first look at magic. Player face. Okay, here we go. We are surrounded by enemies. And there's quite a lot of them. The best thing to do in this situation is actually... I would actually say do it like this, probably, you know. I'm playing a little bit more defensively than I would normally, but I think that's okay. Shinon can attack back. We'll take Ike's we'll take Ike's advance. There are term limits sometimes, I would say. Some chapters need to be done in a certain amount of terms. Usually there's no term limit. So you can do how much you want. But yeah, we are completely surrounded by enemies. Soren needs a bit of starting hands right here. Soren is a bit weak in the beginning, so I'd like always to give him a little bit experience in this chapter. You know. So we'll do just that. He has wind magic. Magic casters. Magic can attack enemies directly or from one square away, like archers. But they also can attack directly. Like this. That's why it's a good idea to put magic users behind your regular units, you know. Steel bow on this guy. But yeah, it's always a good idea to put magic users in second row, so they don't stand in the front. They are very frail to regular weapon attacks. So... And let's not forget to have Riz heal everyone. I'm going to keep it like this. You can kind of go full cocoon formation if you want to. That's okay. I hope you don't miss much. I'll probably take a quick break relatively soon, because my throat's killing me right now. Oh, speed and defense, not too great, but I appreciate the point in speed. There we go. But yeah, Soren needs a little bit of starting help. Mages can start off a little bit slow. They need all the help we can get. They can get. Why did I say we? But yeah, he's also level 1. So... I'm going to work myself through this chapter. It'll probably take a while, you know. Skill and defense. I take this guy out. Go for Shinon, why not? I don't want to give Shinon too much experience because I'm not going to use him, but if in a pinch, you can definitely give something to kill to him. Okay, who's missing some health? Battery is missing some health. Magic, luck, defense, resistance. I'll take it. But yeah, they will start coming after us relatively hard in this chapter. I could also tell you about weapon levels at this moment. Weapon levels are how many weapons you can use. Like weapon levels, as you can see for Ike, it's C on sword. The better he gets at using a certain weapon, the more weapons of that type he can use, and the less of a penalty he gets with certain weapons. So he gets more proficient at using them. I think that explains it relatively good. Okay, Soren takes this guy down. Soren is usually a really good unit in the game, I feel like. So yeah, getting him a little help is appreciated. Magic. I like that magic skill to go up. Okay. It's also always good to check your enemy movement range. Really. From time to time. We're playing this game on normal, by the way, and not on easy. So it has a little bit more challenge to it. Oh, a crit. Come on. Soren can take all of these guys on by themselves. Really. And we get an Iron Lance. But we can take this. These soldiers are not that strong. You know. Honestly, you can tell me if I should turn these animations off or not. If I leave them on, the playthrough is going to be longer, for sure. But I kind of like them. It's a little bit of eye candy, you know? From time to time. Oh, Shinon's going to kill this guy. Sure, I can look at some enemy stats. This guy has 7 speed. Myrmidons have, this one has 8 speed. Gatri has 6 speed. I have also no idea how Gatri is doubling anything, but the thing is, those soldiers have soldiers in Fire Emblem in general have really bad stats, so that even someone like a knight can double them. Probably, yeah, but the soldiers in general have really bad stats for whatever reason. Unless they are on your side. If they are on your side, they're better, but I always find that like these soldiers are a really cannon fodder and everyone just doubles them for whatever reason. You know? I'm not playing on hard mode, by the way, it's just normal mode. Still, those soldiers are really slow for whatever reason. Maybe it's just that they are wielding lances and they have very poor strength. think it might just be that they have very poor strength. And these lances are kind of heavy. Like, they have 5 strength. And the lance, can I... has 16 weight. Oh, yeah. It has 16 weight, whereas Gatri, if I look at him... he has 13 strength and 8 weight, so he can use the lance without anything, you know? Without any hit on his speed stat. Yeah. I've never played this game on hard mode. Did anyone ever play Radiant Dawn in hard modes? Because that sounds like hell to me. I mean, I've tried it once, and it is absolutely hell. There are chapters in Radiant Dawn that in hard mode I cannot go without losing a unit. I can't. It's impossible. And you can screw yourself over so easily in that game. Okay, I'm going to put Gatri here. I think also your stat growth might be worse, right? In hard mode. Like, you get less experience. Okay. Soren is leveling up. Magic and speed. I'll take it. But yeah, I usually want Soren around level 4 by the end of this chapter. Oh, it is? And then it's different than Radiant Dawn. Blasted mercenaries, they're better than I expected. Even so, they'll not prove a match of Dane's finest. Huh. But yeah, in Radiant Dawn, I know you can get screwed over so hard by RNG if your characters just have a ton of bad levels. The character is going to be useless by the end of the game. Oh my god. How is Soren not doubling that guy? I really thought Soren would double him. Somewhere around that. I don't know the exacts anymore. It's been so long since I played this last time. You're nothing more than a bunch of ragtag cell swords. Who are you to oppose, Dane? You're so terribly ignorant of your position in this world. You refuse to listen to us and then you attack without provocation. Is this the way of the Dane army? You're a cheeky little monkey, aren't you? Again with the monkeys. Holy shit. Once you're dead, you'll regret sassing me. Could be... What does his tome weigh? I think there's a speed penalty, right? Like... It just weighs 1. But Soren has 0 strength, so yeah. He probably should get some strength to actually wield this one. Like, you get, I think, the difference of weight to strength is applied as a speed penalty. And you need to have 5 more speed than him. I think that's probably it, right? Something like that. If I remember how it works. 12. That could work. It is really, really cool. Like, you actually have to look at the weight of the weapons. And if your characters can even wield them with the strength they currently have. This is going to kill him. A mage, eh? I'll have to keep my guard up around you, no matter how young you look. You forced this combat. We cannot allow you to return home. Are you ready to die? Soren is absolutely cold. Wretched curse, you will regret the decision to oppose the Dane. He's almost level 4. Almost level 4. Did we suffer any casualties? Any wounded or dead? No. Excellent. Well done. I don't know. Taking out these Dane soldiers may have been a bad move. Yeah, his strength is on 13. And even a steel lance, he doesn't get a speed penalty on a steel lance. Because steel lance weighs 13 and his strength is 13. You know? Taking out these Dane soldiers may have been a bad move. Hey Shion, what are you doing? The swine's got some nice weapons. Besides, he ain't gonna complain. He won't need them where he's going. Shinon, get a hold of yourself. We can't afford such behavior right now. Steal from the dead on your own time. What? You judgmental little. Sora and Shinon, stop this at once. This is no place for us to waste time bickering amongst ourselves. Let's clear out of here. We have to tell the commander what happened. Let's take this road. We should be able to cut through the forest and... Huh? Something wrong? No, as I said, this road... Wait, Ike, I saw something move on the far side of that thicket. A wounded soldier, perhaps. Let's go to have a look. Careful now. Oh no. Did you find anything, Riz? It's a woman. Leave her. We shouldn't get involved in matters that don't concern us. Thank goodness, it looks like she's merely fainted. Right, we better take her with us for now and make sure she's alright. Give me a hand, will you, Riz? Of course. I don't like this. I'm going to save real quick. Oh no, a woman. Soren is such a bastard sometimes. I like it. I like it a lot. He can be such a bastard, you know? I think I'm going for 2 more hours for this game, so I'm going to take a break right now. Probably a 15-minute break. And then I'm going for another 2 hours on the stream. Since we started early, I can go a bit later and a little bit longer, you know? And we're making good progress as well. I like it. And yeah, I'm going to play more of this game. This was kind of a surprise stream. Because I already streamed today in the morning and I was like, I can do another stream today. Why not do it, you know? And then I set everything up, and then this happened. But yeah, I'm going to stream more of this on Thursday as well. You know. So yeah, I'm going to take a quick 15-minute break. I'm going to give you some music to accompany you while you're on break. Let's see what we have here. First fight, change of scenery, Crimea attacks. Why not do victories near, huh? I love this OST, by the way. It's really good. But yeah, I'm going to take 15 minutes, and then I'll be back relatively soon. So, see ya. Hey Kisa, glad to have you back. I did fetch a bit to drink because my voice is giving out quite a lot, and this time it's just water, not tea. I'm hoping that my voice gets better with it. If you're gone in 50 minutes, that's okay. I'll just, I don't know, I'll play probably until in 2 hours maybe. Like 2 more hours maybe around that time, but yeah, it's okay. You can just watch the VOD back if you want of the rest. This game is very text heavy. Future chapters are going to be less text heavy because the text always comes at the start and end of a chapter, and the actual fighting will take over between texts. So we'll have more gameplay and less text, you know, as time moves on. But yeah, in the early beginning, there's going to be a lot of text. Here we go. Now I actually wanted to animate the fire around me. Around my portrait? The fire I put? If I could animate that, that would be sick. But yeah. We're going back to the game. We just finished that chapter. At the end of the chapter, we found a woman lying in a forest. Right outside of the battlefield. And we decided to take her in. For now, at least. And this is the next chapter. Let's continue. Shall we? Father, brother, it's that lady that Ike rescued. She's awake. Really? Come on, let's greet our guests. So, how are you feeling? Oh, I'm fine, and you are? The name's Grail. I'm the commander of this mercenary company. My Lord Grail, you are the one who came to my aid, are you not? I don't know how to thank you. Hold on, the one who found you and brought you here is my son, Ike. If you want to thank someone, thank him. No, please, that's not... Lord Ike, was it? You have my gratitude. Oh. Oh. Pardon my bluntness, but I have some questions for you. Tell me, who are you? What were you doing in that place? The place where Ike found you was evidently the site of a fierce battle between Crimean and Dane forces. Do you have some relation to the Crimean royal family? I make no promises, but we may be able to help you. Will you share your story with us? You took me in and cared for me. I will place my trust in you. My name is Elincia Rydal Crimea. I am the daughter of King Raman of Crimea. What? You say you are the princess of Crimea? Yes. That's an odd claim to make. I've never heard of King Crimea having any children. That is to be expected. My heritage, my very existence has never been made public. Why is that? To avoid national turmoil. You see, I was born after my uncle Lord Renning was named as a successor to the throne, so... They kept you a secret to avert a possible blood feud. Yes, I'm willing to accept that for the time being. Very well, let's suppose that you truly are Princess Crimea. You must know what's become of the king and your uncle. I would like to hear that news. My father and my mother are dead. They fell at the hand of Ashnod, king of Dane. My lord uncle and the royal knights are still battling the Dane army, I believe. I see. I fled the castle to follow my lord uncle's orders and seek refuge in the kingdom of Gallia. In Gallia? Yes, we believe that King Kynegas would grant me sanctuary, so that's where I was going. But we were discovered by Dane troops and I lost my escort of knights. My life, the life I have now, was purchased with the blood of those brave knights. Does King Dane know of your existence? Yes, I was told the royals of each nation were informed of my identity in the event of dire circumstances. If that's the case, they must be searching frantically for you. Master Grail, my lord Ike, you said that you were mercenaries, did you not? Please, would you help me to gain Gallia? That's a weird phrasing. I beg of you, I have no one else to turn to. Princess Crimea, truly? Father spoke to her as if he believed she were telling the truth. I see. What is it, Titania? It's nothing. I was just remembering something from the past. From the past? Back when you were still a Crimean royal knight? What? How do you know about that? A long time ago, I overheard Shion and some others talking about it. They keep such loose tongues. Was it a secret? No, it wasn't, but much like I have more experience than you, I also have many more things to worry about. Like Princess Crimea. Well, yes, I myself was unaware of the princess's existence, but now that I think about it, she does bear a striking resemblance to both the king and queen. So she probably is the true princess. I wonder what father will do. Will he take on her request? We've got trouble outside. There are soldiers. A lot of them. What? Is everyone here? Yes. Commander, what are the Dane dogs saying? Turn over Princess Crimea and leave the area immediately. Comply now or we will attack. Pretty straightforward. What are we going to do? That's what we're here to decide. One thing has been made clear by the arrival of our friends outside. So I would say this confirms her identity as Princess Crimea, wouldn't you? Yes, but what do we do now? I'd like to hear the opinion of everyone here. Titania, I'd like to hear from you first. The blame for this war rests on Dane. If we ally ourselves with them, the company's reputation will surely suffer. Conversely, if we deliver Princess Crimea safely, our stock will rise in the eyes of our primary employers. Our road is clear. Soren, how about you? There's nothing to think about. We must deliver the princess today and immediately. Even if Crimea is in the right. We are mercenaries. Our actions are dictated only by self-interest. If we want to ensure our future, they will win this war after all, and nothing else serves us better. Shinon, Gatri. Soren's a pompous, superior whelp, but he's got the right idea. Besides, the destination's Gallia, so it's a moot question. I don't care how much we get paid. There's no way under the sun I'm going to stinking beast country. Princess Elincia, she does possess a certain regal beauty. There's a lot to be said for that, you know. However, I do prefer country girls, a bit cute and not quite... God damn it, Gatri. Whatever you decide is good for me, Commander. Oscar, Boyd, what about the two of you? I agree with Captain Titania. If we turn the princess over to the Dane army... That's okay. If we turn the princess over to the Dane army, we're essentially giving them permission to kill her. I'm in favor of helping her. That's what heroes are supposed to do. Well, Riz, what's your opinion? I believe that none of this hinges on whether she's a princess or not. Refusing to aid someone in need is not something we should ever do. That's what I think. That's right, let's help her. Please, we have to help her. And what about you, Ike? I agree with Titania. I say we help her and take her to Gallia. I see, I think I know where you all stand. Well then, here's my decision. We escort the princess to Gallia. Yeah, they are not. They are not really. They are not really happy about that. Soren and Shion. Are you sure that's for the best, father? Yes. Besides, I think the choice has been taken out of our hands. What? Open your ears and listen. Listen, all of you. Huh? What is it? I don't hear a thing. Idiot, that's a problem. Don't you think that's a bit odd? Complete silence in all four directions. Oh, so that's what you're talking about. Not only are the animals quiet, but the bugs are silent too, and that is unnatural beyond belief, which means... We're surrounded, and the soldiers aren't waiting for an answer. They already decided to attack. It would appear they had no intention of keeping their side of the proposed bargain. They were planning on lulling us into a false sense of security and destroying every one of us. Probably so, but the deal is we're not so naive or inexperienced as to fall for their trap. Everyone take your positions. We're going to settle this right now. This is our map for the chapter. I'll go and hold the rear entrance. Ike, you're in command here. Don't let the enemy take the front. Got it. Be careful, Commander. Ha! I'll give it a shot. Reporting in, sir. The mercenaries have taken up arms and formed up in the Bailey. Oh, so they've sniffed out our plan, have they? Which means they're not an opponent that will be easily fooled. We need something special. Shall we continue the planned attack? No, Princess Crimea is somewhere within that fort. If we use flaming arrows to try to smoke them out, we might bring the princess to harm. We've been told to do our best to deliver her alive and uninjured. It would be preferable if they were to come out of their own accord. If they do, slay all but the princess. Yes, sir. Okay, here we are. We need to take all of them. What I will do is I will trade around a few weapons. Boyd will take the steel axe from Ike. Ike will take the iron sword from Titania. Soren has a... Soren has an iron lance and a javelin for Oscar. Gatri has a hand axe that he can trade with Boyd. Okay. And Riz has nothing. Okay. Gatri has 2 vulneraries, so I'm going to take one for Ike. Okay. This is a new condition for this chapter. We need to defend this tile where Ike stands on for 6 turns. The enemies are going to come onto us for 6 turns and we need to defend this tile over here. That's our victory condition. So yeah, we also do have defend maps. Okay, I'm going to save real quick. Which makes things a bit more interesting, you know. Let's reposition. I want Honestly, I want Guthrie to be over here. I swear to God. I think that might work. Okay. Let's try it. Bite. Player phase. If you look at the map, there are two places the enemy comes from, which is this gate and this gate, which I will position just 2 units at these gates and at this gate. Oscar and Boyd over here. I'm going to position Soren and Riz in the backline of the fence. And I will put Shion over here and Titania over here. The thing is, in this chapter, usually you can leave 1 unit at the square. But usually it's better if you don't have a unit at the square. You just need to be careful that the enemy doesn't have flying units or something, that they couldn't go over walls and take the square, you know? Let's go Oscar, Lance Knight. Boyd is going to take a beating, I'm pretty sure. But yeah, we'll gain a few levels. Just speed, HP and speed, huh? Yeah, flying units are a pain in the ass to deal with. But we'll get to those later. We don't have flying units yet. And the enemy doesn't have flying units yet, so it's not for us to deal with right now. Okay, 90. And I mean, we can't just leave Guthrie here, because he's just such a unit. He can just stay in the front side and just take all of the hits. But yeah, that's a lot of enemies coming at us, and usually those maps are kind of the most stressful for me. Because there's so many enemies coming at us. Like, they will just keep coming. And we have to solve this situation somehow. Ike. You could take... can take this guy down, right? You can. And Soren takes this guy down. Yeah, Soren takes this guy down real quick. But yeah, from this chapter forward, the game gets stronger, harder. Magic, speed, resistance, I'll take it. That's a good level, Soren. Why is Oscar so weak? Boyd as well. They don't do too much damage to these guys. I mean, they also don't do too much damage, but... Steel axe. Not really great. We're going to use the iron axe. But yeah, we'll have to resolve that situation over there. And nothing better than Titania. We'll have to use Titania bits and Chinon. Just because we need to kind of... This chapter just becomes a little bit more stressful if you don't use them. And they can take out a few units. So yeah, I can show you what this looks like now. Usually that puts Riz at a risky situation. It's not great. I'll put Ike over there. And Gatri can just deal with those guys. God damn it. Skill and defense, huh? Chris is in a risky situation. I don't think any one of those guys has. So far it's going well. But I wonder how long it's going to be that... Oh, there's an archer over there. They didn't take into account. Oh my god. Please, Boyd, no. That's going to hurt Boyd. Gatri is such a tank. It's completely unfair. Level 8 magic for Ike is... I'll take the speed and the luck. Good job, Boyd. But they have ranged attackers, which makes this kind of more difficult to place your units. Oh my god. Let me take this down real quick. Luck. I think luck determines critical hits. I'm not quite sure how much luck does. I could get into an explanation real quick. Luck. That's what it does. The unit's luck, it affects many different things. That's what the game says. I have no idea what luck does. Really. Yep, many different things. I'm not going to move Boyd right now. I think I'll keep it the way it is right now. I will just take a vulnerary at this moment. And I think that's where we're going to keep it. If you want, you can also just select end turn in the menu. Yeah, he's attacking Risk, but Risk can take at least one attack. Hit rate and evasion, huh? There we go. Good job, Oscar. His iron sword broke. Oh my god, he's going to double in, right? No. Not really, okay. But yeah, you need to take care of things like this, because they can gang up on Ike right now. You know? The thing is, Ike killed that enemy, that one enemy. And you need to watch out for that, because if Ike kills an enemy, there's a free spot in front of you that another enemy can move into if he wants to, you know? So for example, if you have a low HP enemy like this in front of you, if I wait now with Ike and just do nothing, this enemy will attack me and die, and then another enemy can move in. You need to really have that in mind when you place your units, you know? Because it's going to be double the amount of enemies that can attack you. This guy is dead. Let's kill this guy. That has caught me off guard, that the fact that you can have other enemies move in and attack you again has caught me off guard a bunch of times in Fire Emblem. Boyd is going to use an iron axe on this guy. And Oscar is going to give him the rest. Or is he? Really? How am I going to do this? The tree is going to soften this guy up, for sure. Yeah, I've played Awakening, and I've played Fates, I have not liked Fates, but I played it. I mean, like is such a strong word, you know, but I don't like Fates at all. But yeah, Awakening was good. But yeah, it's cool that you can see all the enemy stats at a glance. Nice. But if you didn't notice yet, knights have the added advantage that they can move again after a battle. So that's the knight's advantage. You know what? I'm going to do it like this. I did this so I can have Riz heal Ike. And then have Ike move one spot forwards. So Riz is safe, you know. We almost cleared out the left side. Honestly, I don't like Fates a lot. It might be stand-up, but I don't care. I don't like Fates because they abandoned the story completely with that title. But yeah. Never going to be my favorite at this point, but still. But yeah, even more units are going to move. And the boss is moving. And we get reinforcements. Like, yeah, you can already see how... Like, it's turn 5 and we haven't made a dent in the army of the enemies. Okay. Done that at least. Soren is getting up there in level. HP and defense, Soren. Oh my god. Can you get at least one strength, please? Very quick. Honestly, if you look for a chill experience, a chill game, Fire Emblem might be up your alley, you know? Because Fire Emblem is really a game you can chill out. I always try to route every time there's a defense mission. Always. I'm going to try to defeat all of the enemies. Just because I can. It's just a mechanism I have built in. But yeah, it doesn't seem to work. The permadeath thing is okay if you just reset. Like, I reset all the time. It's not a problem. I'd like to take that guy down, but he's not going to get up here in time. It's just a force of habit. If I would play this on easy mode, I probably would be already down there destroying the enemy commander. I always do that. Can't get to him. I can't get to him. Sad. Javelin, javelin, steel lance, steel lance. This is going to be hairy for Ike, not gonna lie. I could put Titania over there. Going to do that. Did I just put Riz over there? That's true, yeah. But some characters are just better than others. Let's not kid ourselves. And also the second problem is I just have my favorites. Yeah, I put Titania over there because, honestly, Ike could have taken at least 3 attacks there. If he does a crit, even 4 attacks, and I don't think he's equipped to handle that. So I put Titania in front of him so he doesn't eat as many attacks. I could have lost there, probably. I'll try to stick with permadeath, by the way, throughout this playthrough. I hope I can do it. And I don't have to reset. I can't promise anything. If my favorite character dies, I'm definitely going to reset. You can bet on that. That's true, most deaths in Fire Emblem are just really unlucky. Are you the commander of this battalion? Order your men to retreat and I'll let you escape with your life. Don't push your luck, mercenary dog. Yeah, I won't get a chance to kill this guy. Sadly. How have they lasted this long? Just who are these mercenaries? Knowing your enemy's strength is vital to any strategy. Soldiers, retreat. We fall back for now. We've cleared the surrounding area of Dane troops. There's no question about it. We're enemies of the Daring Kingdom now, aren't we? We've no time for rest. Everyone, pack your things now. We leave at once, before the enemy brings reinforcements. Thanks for sticking around, Kisa. Tomorrow, Xenosaga. Thursday, we're playing more Fire Emblem. Understood. Boyd, come with me. Right behind you, brother. Ah, we've got to hurry too. Come on, Rolf. We've got to pack as much food and supplies as we can. Whatever we say. Let's go, Mist. Titania, take Shinon and Guthrie and make sure you have a secure road from here to the Great Forest. We'll lead our way to Gallia through the Sea of Trees. On my way, sir. Riz, you stay with me. I want you to help me pull essential documents from the library. Everything else we burn. Yes, sir. Ike, you're in charge of the princess. Alright. Princess Alicia, I'm going to ready a horse for you. What should we have you do? I know. Go to the mess hall. I'm sorry. Time will go faster if you're helping Miss than it will if you're just sitting around waiting for me. Oh, I understand. I can do that. I love how Ike just immediately treats her like another person, another princess. Sorry, this is kind of awkward, making a princess help with packing. Please don't worry, mister. I just hope that I don't end up slowing you down by getting in your way. Don't be silly. You're so much better at this than I am. It's a big help. Are all princesses as good at this sort of thing as you are? Haha, I wasn't raised in court, so my life was a bit different than other princesses. I cooked, cleaned, sewed... Sewed? I think it's sewed. Why? I did all manner of things. Really? That's surprising. I would never have guessed that by looking at you. Let's see. I also rode horses, practiced sword fighting. Ah, Mist, what's that around your neck? What? Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to. I guess I can show it to you, Princess Alicia. Oh, it's a lovely... That's an incredible medallion, isn't it? I wonder what that light is. It used to belong to my mother. It's all I have to remember her by. I don't know where the light comes from. It didn't used to be like that. A while back it just started glowing. The world is full of mysteries, isn't it? One thing is clear though, it certainly is beautiful. I wonder what that light means. I wonder what that light means. I wonder. Oh look. It's our favorite day in general, Petrine. What did you just say? I think I must be hearing things. I thought you said they got away. General Petrine, I'm deeply ashamed by my honor. Honor? I care nothing for your pathetic honor. Have you forgotten the Danes' army's motto? Success or failure, life or death? Hey you, get this trash out of here. Yes ma'am, move it you. Wait, General Petrine, have mercy. Dog's breath, I'm surrounded by worthless imbeciles. Aina, tell me which way we should move to catch the mercenaries and the girl. The Crimean capital, Melior, is already under King Ashnat's control. The remnants of the Crimean army are negligible, which means the only place left for the princess to turn is south, to the kingdom of Gallia. Ha, so the girl, like her dead father before her, seeks the friendship of those hairy devils, eh? What an absolutely stupefying world we live in. If she gains sanctuary in Gallia, capturing the princess will be that much more difficult. The mercenaries she has escorting her are a powerful group, not one to be taken lightly. I will gather intelligence on them as quickly as... It's not necessary. I will head up the pursuit of our wandering princess. General Petrine, you're going yourself? If we know where the princess and her band are headed, there's no need for subtlety. I'll just hunt them down and kill them. Mercenaries? Huh, what are they to me? Remember, I'm General Petrine. No matter who I face, I have never failed, nor will I ever. Chapter 5. Light. Done. And a first look at... Another look at the map. This is the map of the continent of Telios. The continent of Telios, blessed by the goddess. To the northwest lies the land of Crimea, home of the Grail mercenaries. I like this map section so much because it just gives us perspective. Without warning, Crimea's eastern neighbor, the Kingdom of Thane, launches an attack on Crimea's capital of Melior. There is Thane. Ike leads a handful of mercenaries to Melior to confirm Soren's news of the attack. En route, they happen upon a young woman, unconscious but unharmed. Fearing for her safety, they take her to the strongholds. When she awakens, the woman gives her name as Alincia and lays claim to the title of Princess of Crimea. She relates the sad tale of her flight from Crimea and her parents' murder at the hands of Ashnod, King of Thane. Oh my god, I'm talking so much today. The Grail mercenaries answer Princess Alincia's plea for help and agree to escort her to the Kingdom of Gallia. And Gallia is right down here. Located to the southwest of Crimea, Gallia is home to the Lagoos, a race quite unlike Ike and his fellow Beork. Crimea and Gallia have long struggled to overcome their differences. In recent years, the two kingdoms have done much to ease the prejudice between the Lagoos and Beork factions. Their combined efforts have forged a bond of trust and friendship that may yet overcome years of intolerance. Ike and company escape the Dane army, abandoning their longtime base. From there they begin the long march towards Gallia. The task clear and the destination far, they slip into an ocean of trees. That is the route we're taking. A brief diversion. Blazes, why does it have to be so blamed humid? If we weren't being chased, I'd strip this armor here right and now. Then I'm almost glad that we are being pursued. I suppose you'll have to grin and bear it, won't you? I suppose I will. Right, so enough of your griping. You're merely wasting energy. Still, this heat is appalling. Dense forests such as these are not made for us delicate humans. The subhumans love them, though. These subhumans, are they really so different from us? What, you mean to tell me you've never seen a beast man before? No, never. Well, I have. They're a hairy bunch, I'll tell you. And ugly as sin too. Their faces are all fangs and whisker. Their claws are like daggers, razor sharp and deadly. And even though they can speak our language, they're beasts through and through, savages every one. Are there more than one type? The ones Shinon calls subhumans can be divided into 3 groups, each one named for its physical characteristics. First the beast tribe, next the bird tribe, and finally the dragon tribe. They are traditionally called Lagoos. The Lagoos tribe residing here in Gallia is a beast tribe, who possess those feline qualities of which Shinon spoke. To the south are the islands where the birdmen live. The dragons are in Goldoa, something every mercenary should know. Looks like you know even less than I gave you credit for, Ike, my boy. My boy? Perhaps. A little farther, and we'll be out of these trees, Ike. Really? That means Gallia proper. Compared to this forest, even a kingdom of half-breeds will seem like heaven. Racism. And that's when we lost track of them. I assigned a squad to pursue them and return so I could give you this report. Understood. You may step down. So Princess Alincia is making her way through the forest to Gallia. Ena, it appears your advice was sound. Well done. You've earned my praise. Thank you. When the king assigned me a tactician, I wondered what I had done to lose his trust. When I saw it was a young girl, I burned with anger at the king's judgment. Still, it's worked out better than I had expected. Keep up the good work. Of course. Now then, it's time for the hunt to begin. Here we are at the forest edge. Hold it right here, everyone. We're coming to the edge of the forest. Form up. Combat positions. I don't suppose our Dain pursuers were willing to let us just slip away. There's no doubt that they will attack again. Without knowing their numbers, it's difficult to advise a course of action. Take your best guess, Soren. With the limited information we have, what is the best way to proceed? Some of our group cannot fight. If we are caught, we'll have a difficult time defending them and attacking the Danes. I propose we separate into two groups. A small fighting force to engage the enemy and buy the main group some time. And the rest of us who will escort the Princess of Galia at full speed. You want to divide our combat strength? The main force aside, don't you think the risk is the risk to the smaller group is too high? I believe this is the only way to achieve our goal and keep casualties to a minimum. It's possible there's an ambush waiting for us at the edge of forest. Oh my god, I can't talk anymore. If we proceed with no plan, we may be caught between the pursuit and the ambush, which would be the end of us all. Looks like we've got no choice but to give it a go. Alright, let's split up. The diversionary team will be Guthrie, Shion and me. The rest of you guard Princess Elincia and proceed to Galia straight away. Got it? Are you sure you're taking enough men? Idiot pup, smaller numbers mean better mobility. Your time would be better spent worrying about yourself than about us. Listen up, this will probably prove to be the biggest fight this company's faced. Remember, you've got only one life. I don't want any of you dying on me. In times like these, it matters not what our blood ties are. We are family. If you don't want to cause your family any grief, then live. Ike will be commanding the main force. Titania, you're his support. Alright, let's move out. See you all in Galia. Galia border. So they're waiting for us after all. There are more of them than I'd imagined there would be. I thought they would have been spread out across the forest border. I didn't expect to see so many in one place. Do we rethink our strategy? No, we've already split up. It's too late to reconsider now. Isn't there some way we can at least get the Princess, Mist and Rolf to the far shore safely? There are two bridges. This thicket extends to the edge of the westernmost bridge. If we can use these trees as cover, we might be able to reach the bridge undetected. From there we can launch a surprise attack. We'll be creating a diversion, right? Correct. While we keep the enemy's attention, the princess and the others can cross the bridge safely. We've no time for discussion, that's the plan we go with. My lord Ike, I will fight with you. No, you won't. I cannot let you expose yourself to danger of any kind. Everyone here is risking his life to ensure your safety. If you understand that, you'll cooperate and do as I ask. I see. I will do my part. It's settled then. Right, let's break through the lines. Miss, Rolf, take care of the princess. Do not let yourselves be seen. Right, be careful everyone. Leave it to us, Ike. We'll just pretend it's a game of hide and seek, and I never lose at hide and seek. Sure. Everyone, ready, let's go. We are spread thin in this chapter, and I'm going to save. This is, by the way, the last chapter I'm going to do today. I think that's safe to say. So yeah, the enemies are not on the move in this chapter at all, so far. It is like this said. If we reach the forest edge, we can cross this bridge and give them a surprise attack. And they won't see us if we are in this thicket. So that's what we'll do. Let's begin. And yeah, I'll actually follow the strategy of this chapter. By the way, we're going to stay in this thicket. Because there's quite a few enemies on this side of the screen. As you see, there's quite a few enemies on this side of the screen. We are better off attacking this side, which is very... It's not very well guarded. And then clean up the rest later. This is a bit bothersome to move through the thicket here. But it's cool. So let's put Ike here. Boyd over here. Titania can move in behind them. Riz will move and Soren will move. I want to at least put Riz and Soren close to the main group. Okay, you go over here. And you two make it over here. And Ike is going to head off a surprise attack. She said he would do. That was a nice unnecessary crit. Okay. Level 9. The levels are not really playing in my favor with Ike. Not really playing into my favor. We spotted the mercenaries. You there, inform General Petrine at once. Request that she gather the troops. Yes, sir. Ike's levels have been abysmal throughout this playthrough so far, and it's kind of worrying. Okay, let's go for Soren. Oh my god, Soren. Please. Can I... You know what? I can't push him. That sucks. We need to prepare for crossing this bridge. Kinda sucks that Soren is out of range. Not gonna lie. Heal up Ike real quick. Magic, skill, luck. I'll take it. I could have really used a few points in strength. Really used some of them. The current levels we're getting are pretty abysmal, not gonna lie. Titania is going to be the vanguard. I don't think it's possible really to lock yourself out in this game, really. I think. To make a really weak team. Like, I've had it with Fire Emblem 7 at one point, where I made a team so weak it couldn't beat the final chapter. I don't think that's really that possible in this game. We'll do it like this. Ike is going to clap this guy. Unless you don't put anything into Ike, but literally the last chapter gives you new units that are strong enough to kill the final boss, I think. Okay. Guy's almost dead. We're lacking a little bit of firepower, I feel like, so far. And the next chapter is going to be really hard if we lack firepower. I'm not gonna lie. I remember the next chapter being really difficult. And Oscar is really slow as well, which is kind of unlike him. Or the enemies scale differently, I don't know. Oscar could use a few points in speed. Strength. I'll take the point in strength. Okay, let's go over there with Ike. Soren can follow. I'm going to wait here and I'm going to let Riz heal Oscar. And Titania is building the vanguard. Or I think the rear guard it's called, right? Yeah, these guys are going to definitely attack. I'm going to put Ike in there. Ike is just going to carry this chapter, probably. Okay. Do these guys not come to us? Maybe? Still training up Soren. Until he can stand up on his own 2 feet. Those levels are abysmal. Holy shit. Or maybe I'm just expecting too much in terms of levels. Maybe it's me that's the problem. What's this? They're not bad. Let's go, man. Hit those mercenaries. Come with everything you have. Yep, they're going to start coming from all sides now. I mean, I don't think we have to move right now. Really. Oh, maybe. Yeah. We don't really have to move right now. Does he have a pole axe? Why would he attack Ike? There we go. Level up. Speed and defense. Holy shit, Ike, you need to get better levels. Wind magic. Ike has really low resistance. Could go badly. Oh boy. Ike was really close to dying there. Luck is on our side. That was really, really close. We almost lost the chapter. How about we just use an iron axe? Yeah. That's better. 66% is still better than like 30. Good job, Boyd. Okay. Oscar will go after these two. Yeah. Let's let Oscar go after these two. He has enough defense so that he can actually do that. Soren is finally fast enough to take one of these knights. Heal up Ike again with Riz. And I think Boyd will try to attack this guy. I don't know how successful he'll be. Could be a long battle against this guy. Or not. Come on, Boyd. Surprise me. Strength, speed, that's a good level. Lance is really so much stronger. Okay. We survived that. And I feel like Soren would like a word with you, Mr. I throw my javelin. Now he activates Adept. I don't need it. There we go. Level 7. Just HP and magic. These levels are trolling me. The thing is, I want Boyd to handle this one as well. Because the main boss guy also has a javelin, I think. But look at him. He has a short spear. That's not exactly the same as a javelin, but it's similar. That's a new level for Oscar. He gets anything but strength. But that was a solid level. I'm going to agree. Titania, you can take care of this guy, right? Let's speed up the process a bit. That's about it. Now we just have to ask ourselves how we approach the boss. Oscar's going to heal. Fuck off. Oscar, you can go after that mage over there. That's okay. 5 times 2 is okay. How much does Soren do? 8. And he takes 14. Okay. I need to get rid of that other lance guy over there first. Which is what I tasked Boyd with, but he doesn't want to hit. 60% my ass. There we go. Usually around the end of the chapter, we always kind of gather around the boss. I like to do that. Oh my god, he healed himself. Come on. Probably could have used an iron axe and killed him outright. I'm not playing too efficiently, I think. More efficient to just use Soren and take him out. Who needs healing? Boyd needs healing, Soren needs healing, okay. Level up for us. Magic skill, luck, defense, resistance. Yes, I'll take it. 5 damage times 2 for Ike. Seems okay. I will not allow you to take one step more. Then I've no choice but to cut you down and walk over you. Iron axe. Steel axe. But that 1% crit chance. That 1% crit chance. It's lingering on my mind. If he crits, it's over for Boyd. Okay, I'm going to keep everything else as it is. You can take care of this guy, right, Boyd? I'm going to whittle him down a bit. The boss. And then... Oh, Ike straight up kills him. My life ends here, but though you flee to Galia, you will fall to Dane. And that's another level for Ike. Give me a good one, Ike, please. At least some strength. There we go. Now that everything's done, something that I kind of always want to do with this flee once. Escape. I'm going ahead. I'll keep the road secure. Escape. I'm going to ride ahead, Ike. I want to see if there are more enemy units ahead. Escape. I don't like it, but I'll follow your orders and go ahead. But Ike, watch yourself. I wonder if I should really go on ahead. You better hurry, Ike. Escape. Are you sure you don't need me to stay behind and watch your back? And escape. Time to get out of here. I don't know how, but we made it. Brother, my lord Ike. Mist, Princess, Rolf, are you all well? Yep, we're fine. Is this Galia? We made it, didn't we? We're safe now, right? I thought I would feel different, but I don't. This is all due to your efforts. Thank you. Princess Alincia. Still too early to rest easy. The others haven't rejoined us yet. We are talking about the commander. I don't think there's anything to worry about. Father, Shinon, Gatri. Princess Alincia, I'm afraid we're going to have to part ways here. But what do you mean? We're going back to aid our companions. So I want you to continue with Mist to the royal palace of Galia. What? No, Ike, I'm going to stay with you. Listen to me, Mist. We must do this. We must do it this way so that everyone gets out of here alive. Father and I will catch up to you right away. Don't worry. Have father or I ever broken a promise to you? Well, no. All right, then we'll go ahead. Thank you, Mist. We'll see you soon enough. All right, Titania. Please take care of my brother, please. Oh my God, you have my word on it. Oscar Boyd, don't get killed out there, all right? Rolf, knock it off, both of you. You're like a couple of old women. We're gonna be fine. Nothing bad's gonna happen while I'm around. Pardon, my lordess. Yes? Take this with you, please. This is immense stuff, isn't it? Are you sure this is alright? Every one of you is putting yourself in harm's way on my account. I only hope that the staff can mitigate your risks even slightly. Thank you very much. This will help greatly. I will use it to aid the others in your name. Thank you. Please be careful. If you'll excuse me. Oh, benevolent Ashera, grant them all your blessings. Alright, we're going to go now. Good luck, watch your step, and be careful. We'll see all of you again, I'm sure of it. I know you will all be safe. Let's get moving. Where to, Soren? We go east on the road we used before. Let's find the commander before the enemy reinforcements show up. And that is chapter 6 done. And that is the end of the stream. The end of the stream. Sorry. Put some music back on. And thank you all so much for watching today's stream. It was wonderful having you guys here. And yeah, it was really, really cool. Tomorrow we're playing more New Saga. On Thursday, we're playing more Fire Emblem. This next Thursday is going to be a normal Fire Emblem stream, so we're playing 3 hours at night usually. But yeah, today was a little bit longer, but that's about it for today. If you want to see more content on this game, especially, please like and subscribe. It helps out the channel a lot. And until next time, guys, take care.